What's going on, everyone? AndCap24 here from playbook.gg. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at a play in which was requested in the chat by Michael Mitchell. He asked basically that he loves to see a play out of the 49ers playbook. Thank you and God bless. Now, this play is found in the 49ers playbook. It's one of 3 playbooks that it's found in. It's the gun split close that's also found in the Broncos and the Buccaneers playbooks. And the reason why we like this is because it's really a nice meta beater when it comes to the man press that people use at a 3-4 odd, 3-4 even. And we're going to be able to use this play to kind of get them out of it. So let's go take a look at it. And with the Z-spot play, what you're going to want to do here is put the B on a slant and max protect. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Now, the meta that you're going to see is people are going to blitz everybody, put them in the gaps, and they're going to basically send 7. People will use this early in the game to test your ability to beat it. And if you struggle, what they're going to do is they're going to continue to do it. If they don't struggle, then you're going to want to get them out of it by saying, wow, that play design was tough for me to cover. I need to get out of it. And that's what this one is going to be, right? Now, I want to show you here that this A route will be covered by a strong safety in both those formations. They're not going to be pressed. So when you move this player over, you're going to be able to see that it is man coverage, but also you're going to see that he's not going to get pressed, which gives you a little bit of an advantage to where he's going to get open first. So you always want to look at the A first. If the A for some reason is not open or the user goes ahead and jumps that side, you're going to be able to look at the left side of the field and look at the B and the X at the same time because you're basically 2 different levels. You can see if they're open. So what we're going to basically do is make sure that the user has to choose a side, okay? I typically like to slide left and ID right here. And the reason why I do that is because I want my running backs to kind of go to the right. The 21 will pick up the guy on the outside, and typically 25 will go ahead and pick up any of the middle linebackers or anything that gets in while everybody shifts left. And when they pick them up, they usually do like kind of cut blocks to where they take them out of the play and just muddy up the line of scrimmage. And we want that because this defense is kind of a block shedding or squeak through defense that's really kind of pesky that even if you get a hat on a hat, sometimes they get in pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and take a look at the play. A is always going to be our first read. You see that we got everybody. A comes over here. You see him. We're going to be able to throw it to him and get ourselves a nice play, right? This route, when you go ahead and you take it from a corner to a post, is very similar to the Pat Sale from last year, say the PA tight end leak this year from Oakland. Really tough route to cover, and it's going to take a user's attention on it, right? So if we beat them on the first play, say we want to do it again, we're going to do the same thing, right? Max protect, B slant, move this player over. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to look to see if the A is open. If the A is open, we're probably not going to throw it to him on this because I want to make sure you can see that the B is an option, and then the X. Now, typically speaking, the B right here, I got Campbell. He's not a good route runner, and against Gilmore, so it's probably not going to be as open as it could be, but we're still going to run it out, right? So here we go. We'll see that we got everybody blocked here. You can see that we're actually going to go to the X, and what ends up happening there is I drifted too far and made my quarterback have to wind up longer. Look what happened on this route here. And this is what we're looking for, right? So we definitely had our player here across the field, right? We had him. And that's not a problem. We could have used him all day. But this is the player that once he made his double move, he went up the field and we had this guy over the top, right? We just couldn't get to him. That's something that you're going to want to make sure that you make that decision when you can. I made it a little bit too late and got stuck, right? So I want to make sure that you see that. Let's do this again. And move this guy over. Actually, I moved the wrong guy over, but I want to show you this as well, okay? When I move the B over, instead of having a crisscross action, we're going to have that same ability to clear out the right side with the A, right? The A is somebody that's going to be playing somebody that's off coverage, so you're going to have a nice route that goes to that side. And if the user jumps that side, then we're going to be able to throw it to the B. So this is kind of something that I want to show you too as well. You can see that we're able to throw that guy pretty easily and get ourselves some good yards. So that's an easy clear out as well. I didn't do it on accident, but I do that as well, right? Because it is something that you know, can get you some easy yards, especially if you got somebody with some good routes, right? So let's try it again here. Let's move this guy over, and then we're going to slide left and ID right. Everybody's in their places. Let's go ahead and take a look at it again. We got this blitz all covered. You can see now this time we do have the B open. We're going to be able to throw it to him and get ourselves the yards around the corner, right? So you're going to have that opportunity on both players. Typically speaking, that B, you want a fast player because even if there is a great DB like we have in this case with Gilmore, what ends up happening is that the speed will prevail the longer you wait, right? Just kind of one of those deals, right? So let's do this one last time and see if we can hit the X over the top. I've already shown you that it is going to be open, you know, as far as a percentage goes. It's just a matter of seeing if we can get him open on this example in order to kind of show it to you. So let's go ahead again here, slide left. Let's go ahead and hit this guy on the right. Let's see if we can get these guys all blocked. We do. We're looking for this X over the top. I'm going to force it just because of the video's sake. You can see that at that time he didn't really have the step, and I kind of underthrew it. But it is a route that you want to keep your eye on. And I say that just because I know how successful it is. And it's one of those that you're not going to be able to count on every time. But when you do get it, it's a one-play score. It's as simple as that, right? So you want to make sure that you can do it. Let's try, see if we can do it again here. Do we get him? I think we got him that time, right? So we get him over the top, and you can see that we got it, right? Now, two things that'll help you. Obviously, somebody who's a little bit faster, someone who's a little bit taller. Taller helps because what you do on the second move, the acceleration, you get more distance when you're fat, when you're tall. We've done a video on that right off the break, so that happens on the double move as well. So you know, if you got a taller player, it's going to get a little bit more separation, and you got the speed. So you know, Hilton not being a tall player kind of hurts him. That I actually have more success with Godwin when I do my videos with a route technician on this because he is taller. So you know, kind of look at that. Definitely have a couple options on this play. Just wanted to make sure you see it. It's a man press speeder, something I really feel like is going to be something that you can want to mix in, whether you're moving over the B or moving over the A. It doesn't matter. You're going to basically have that opportunity there, and just make sure that you know, do your slide, do your ID. That's going to help you with pass protection and give you just that a little bit better opportunity to get your opportunity. Oh, just missed them right there. But opportunity just to get them out of man press. If you saw somebody that, you know, you were playing against them and they just did that, even if they didn't hit it, like, oh wait, I had to cover all three of those routes. I got to get out of it. So even a missed opportunity is going to be a good one for you to make them think twice about calling it again. So appreciate Michael Mitchell for giving us a suggestion. Any of you guys that want to give us something else, please do so in the chat. That'll give us some ideas for you. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.